Hey everybody, Adam here, and back with a little more Legacy. And tonight we're gonna play some Manatraders. And I thought, what do I actually want to do right now? What do I want to be doing in Legacy right now? And it seemed pretty clear cut. So we're gonna play some Legacy Sneak and Show through the Manatraders rounds and see how we do tonight. So, if you watched the stream the other day and saw me play, a couple of things. I talked about how I'm not a big fan of Firemind's Foresight. I think that, that's a whole thing you build into your deck with it being part of the Wish package and then you having good targets for it. I would much rather just kill someone, so I've replaced the Firemind's Foresight with Shared Summons. Furthermore, kind of took a look at some of their sideboard slots. Hurkyl's Recall being something we can wish for in Game 1 versus Meltdown seemed pretty big. So I did swap that out for a Hurkyl's Recall. I'd swapped the Trick Bind for a Sublime Epiphany. So Sublime Epiphany lets us kind of do multiple things. It's going to let us, stop a Solitude trigger or an Aether Vial activation, but also, draw cards and, bounce permanents, and it's just a little more flexible. And since I kind of want to be on the Omni plan pretty hard anyway, I figured Sublime Epiphany was totally reasonable. I am sticking with the Vampire's Vengeance as a sideboard sweeper of choice. I think that the card filtering right now is better than the colorless claws of Kozilek's Return. So, gonna stick with the Vampire's Vengeance. Most of the rest of it should look pretty similar. I am playing one Spell Pierce instead of a third Daze. I don't know if that's correct, but I've seen a lot of people messing around with Spell Pierce again, and I think that it's pretty reasonable, so we're gonna give that a shot. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So just a bunch of 3-ofs for the Intuition lines, 4 Show and Tell, some Cunning Wishes, a couple Impulse, a couple of Daze, 4 Wills, Ponders, Brainstorms, a Spell Pierce, 4 Lotus Petals, Mana Base, call it a day. So, without getting too much further down the rabbit hole, since we're already running late tonight, thanks Windows, let's get this show on the road. We're not playing Manatraders tonight, so let's play a Legacy League. So let us jam this show and tell list through a Legacy League. So, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I really appreciate your patience. It has already been a nightmare of an evening, but hopefully we're going to put some Emrakuls into play and people are going to die. No Hawkins Laboratory, Andrew. I definitely don't think this is the deck for that. There are plenty of decks that we could theorize jamming that card in, but I don't think Sneak and Show is one of the places where that belongs. So, womp womp. So, for anyone who's curious, you can type !deck into chat, and Stream Decker will show you the beautiful deck that I've decided to play for this evening. Or, if you are fancy and scroll over the Twitch window on your PC, it will show you the delightful Cardboard Live extension. I will play first. This is, close? I'm gonna keep this. We literally just need the card Show and Tell? And if we put Grizzlebrand in off Show and Tell, the likelihood we lose the game is, pretty low? Alright, let's party. Wow. Currently waiting for opponent. Alright. We're gonna play Scalding Tarn and pass. I'm pretty likely to brainstorm in response to Chalice just to see what's coming and what I've got to think about. That doesn't scream Chalice to me. Terry, thank you. Appreciate your presence as always. Sure, Noble is good. If I can find the card Omniscience, I'll feel that much better about it. We didn't. Yikes. Okay. So we're going to draw another Soul Land. Before I just randomly, with Reckless Abandon, jam this Grizzlebrand into play, I do kind of want to see what's going on from opponent. Like, Windswept Heath into Forest into Noble could be Maverick, it could be some sort of random Bant pile, could be a lot of things. So I kind of want to see exactly what opponent's working with. Alright. Travis, I would be more into jamming it if it was Emrakul specifically. If this Grizzlebrand was Emrakul instead. It could indeed be humans, but Forest seems unlikely. This is Maverick. Got it. Yeah, I don't care about that at all. This Grizzledad is probably just good enough. Grizzledad. Pay 7. Yikes. No fast mana, but we have everything else. Draw 7 more? Yeah, there it is. Paddle. 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 Cast Show and Tell. Omni. Emrakul. Sick. Okay. Alright, so what are we interested in? Cage isn't crazy. I do like Magus here. Opponent has a high likelihood of being a Karakas deck. I think Daze is pretty... I guess I can cut a Spell Pierce first. Cut a Daze. It's just a matter of, do I want this Grafdigger's Cage? Uh, 3, 7... 8's 15... 7, 8's 15... And 11's 26, so we can cut a blue card and still be good for force count. I'll take a Cage.
We got a new song that kind of, it's self-titled song, and I think it says it best when it can be anything that you love. So it doesn't necessarily have to be bad.
So, pretty much confirmed that opponent is Maverick. Teague is irrelevant. Teague so doesn't matter, like, not even a little bit, not even at all. Containment Priest scarier than Tegan. We beat it with Omni. Alright. Yeah, like, I'm not particularly scared of Maverick as show and tell, like, even a little bit. Correct. Omni casts. So that is why we get around Containment Priest with Omni. Like, opponents' big hopes right now are that, like... this ain't it. Opponents' big hopes are that when we cast, Show and Tell, we just put in a Naked Idiot. This looks okay. Teague also says non-creature spell. Teague also says non-creature spell. So that's the relevant piece of text that's missing in this equation, Travis. I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna ship this Force of Will. I think that's the worst card by a lot. Birds of Paradise resolves. Gonna fire this off. Shuffle. Good to go. Yeah. Yeah, Teague says non-creature spell. So we put Omni into play with Show. Because that gets around. You got a Dryad Arbor. That's fine. Wow. I'm gonna cast this Petal to get it around Athalia. I literally just need Idiot. Also, fun fact, this entire hand plays around Wasteland. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Well, that card is called Show and Tell. So I'm into that life. I will, in fact, just do that. My deck gets much better with this Omniscience in play. Yo, excuse me? Opponent just flusterstormed my Show and Tell off of Birds of Paradise. I'm very confused. So opponent is banned. They must be they're just like some sort of Bant Zenith value pile. That card doesn't matter. Noble's fine. Oof attacks me for 3. I'm just gonna fetch my other basic island here to insulate myself entirely. This is sneak attack. I don't know that we got. I think it's fine. Like, I played this around Athalia and into a Collector Roof, but like that's inherently fine. This Flusterstorm is hilarious, but also not unbeatable. Travis, are you talking about the Rector Nick fit with Wild Pair? Because I feel like the way you said wild, it was supposed to be a pun. And I did see the thumbnail for that, but did not... Or, no, I saw him tweet about it. But I haven't actually watched it yet. So, I also watched... Callum Smith had tweeted out today about their local Legacy Weekly. And one of them, the one person was playing Doomsday, and the other person had on their side of the battlefield an Urza's Saga and a Ghoul Caller's Bell. Nice wasteland. Questing Beast, yes. I will take 5. That's all fine. Resolves. I guess I'll take 6. That makes sense. Ponder? Alright. This one. Emrakul. Do not shuffle. Activate sneak attack. I wish for you to sack 6 permanents, opponent. Also, before anyone mentions it, yes, there is a sweeper in my sideboard that deals with this Collector Roof. No, I will not be sideboarding it in. It is a Cunning Wish target. So, that's kind of where we're at there. I'm sorry, Intuition for Demigod of Revenge and Grey Merchant of Asphodel. That's hot. Can't be mad about that. One, two, three. Opponent 6 is a lot of permanents. I mean, I buy it. Like, it turns out, when your opponent's on some weird hotness, every once in a while they just get you. Alright. One, two, three, four, 5. They have to decide what other permanents. Fairy Ninjas is kind of rad. I'm into that life. That was a package that people played with in Ninjas, like, in the way back times. Like, when Ninjas first sprang up, they messed around with playing Spellstutter Sprite. Sighted into Helm Leyline. Hell yeah, that's my kind of party. That's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Post-combat, I will be playing this Volcanic Island. Just a heads up. I'm gonna be playing this because opponent has already determined they're sacrificing their Wasteland. That's one of the permanents that has not danced in and out of things they want to keep. Excellent. Now please take 15. Play this land. Go ahead. What do we think, everybody? Does opponent give us another turn? Oh, they're gonna try. They're gonna try their best. We're getting clocked for 5. Okay. Oh, womp womp. That's like one of the few cards we didn't want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yikes. Alright. I think I still like what we have here. Just run this back. Now cognizant of Flusterstorm and Collector Roof. Now that we are aware those two cards exist in our opponent's deck, we can try to navigate them a little better. Won the die roll, yes. This is already a mulligan. And once again, choosing to get rid of this Force of Will. Basic Island. Ponder. We got a Cunning Wish anyway. Alright. Tropical Island, go. I'm just gonna fire off this Ponder. I will once again shuffle. Dees. Opponent, do you know how many cards in my deck don't care about Carpet of Flowers? Because the answer is not 0. So, like, this reeks of the Flusterstorm, right? But I think I'm going to jam into it anyway. Show it to me. Deal. So opponent also needs a Wasteland here. Otherwise we just end of their turn Intuition on tap. End of their next turn Intuition for triple Show and Tell. On tap, Show and Tell, Omni, Cunning Wish, Shared Summons, kill you. Well, that's unfortunate, but it resolves. Cradle, yup. Noble, sure. Okay. Got it. So it's just like Knight of the Reliquary, right? For pressure? Like, what are they... Yeah. I will show you 3 show and tells. Omni. Got it. Yes, please. Shared summons? Yay, we did it! We're good at this game! Gross. Alright. So we beat Maverick, which I think you're kind of supposed to. So, onward we go to round 2, where hopefully we get paired against another non-Force of Will deck. Like, I think that's the big reason you play Show and Tell, is just, like, dumpster every non-blue deck ever. Keep. Sure. This is Enchantress? Gotta be Enchantress. No. You know, I don't think I will. My God. My God. For anybody who just missed that ponder was Omniscience, Emrakul, Emrakul. I'm gonna fetch. Whee! Gross. Alright, once again, opponent is quite likely a Caracas deck. I will bring in Magus to the Moon. Beyond that, I don't think that we care about anything else they're doing. I will cut Daze specifically here. I think Spell Pierce has a little more value. Yup. Yup. All we need is mana, friends. All we need is mana. Wild Growth is fine. Enchantress is fine. I'm good. We cannot have that. Brainstorm. Save me, Brainstorm. Put back this. Put back redundant show and tell. Play the fetch land and pass. Second Enchantress, you got it. Sure. Sterling Grove is fine. I'm gonna fetch a basic here just to respect the fact that opponent could be a Blood Moon deck. Put back Ponder Impulse. Put this show and tell on the stack. Put Omniscience into play. So we, okay. Good, great. Opponent's like, haha, I have this Caracas, and we're haha, I have, everything. Omniscience, real good card. Sweet, so, that's a quick 2-0. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going. You see here, folks, this is the start of us being a mono show and tell stream. All show and tell all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I kid, I would never do that. Well, I think this deck is fun and hilarious. I could not play show and tell all the time for the rest of eternity. I'm also mildly shocked that opponent just had, like, stone cold nothing but a Caracas to put in off that show and tell. Like, Caracas good, but, like, no, like, cast out, or, solitary confinement, or anything. Just kind of weird. Won the die roll. Yep, I'll play first. Oh, come on. This is just turn 1 sneak attack, right? Keep. This is a turn 2 sneak attack, that's fine. This is turn 2, okay. Chrome Mox, sure. If you Blood Moon me, you animal. No, okay. End step, Hole Breacher, untap, Days Undoing, ha 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 ha. Yup. Mox done. I'm so very confused. I mean, it sucks, but I guess. Memes. R1 draw step draws us the Emrakul, baby, let's go. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Like, opponent, I only need one draw step to kill you. You're aware of that, right? Like, you can spin your wheels all you like. I only need a single draw step. The sneak attack is in play. Okay. I see. Echo. Sure. That's another hole breacher. I choose this one. Magic Online, I will teach you a secret. They are the same replacement effect. These both do the same thing. Take 6, go to 9. Narset, sure. I don't know that Narset is good for you. Days and doing, sure. Take 6. Yeah, we're dead. Excellent. Alright. Do I, no? I don't particularly care about any of this. I just know that opponent is a deck that I need to watch out for with Force of Wills. Oh, I could have brought in Cage, I guess. Keep. I will ponder on one. Okay. Wow. That was aggressive, opponent. Nice. This one. Excellent. Wow. I don't even think I want to bother with Cage. Like, I think I would rather have the fast mana to be able to just jam and I want the dazes and the spell pierces and the spell pierce. This ain't it. Like, this is close, but this ain't it. That'll do. So, for anyone asking why I just bottomed the brainstorm there, it's because the rest of this is, like, pretty absolutely nuts. Deal. Cost you 3 to disturb that. Sure, sure, sure. That's deep. Depletion land. Okay. Ancient Tomb, go. End step Cunning Wish for Intuition. Sure. I'll fetch there because it's correct. Are you willing to sack there? Is that the spot? Opponent's thinking, trying to decide whether or not this is the spot. Which I respect. Okay. Nope, we won't pay. Excellent. What are you getting, opponent? Mm-hmm. Narset's fine. We have Impulse to get around Narset. Gets Lotus Petal, sure. Take Intuition? Opponent currently has no pressure. I feel like I can afford to wait. So this says that they... Show it to me. You get the blue card? Show me the blue card. I'm calling your bluff. Show me the blue card. Show you triple show and tell. Boo! Boo! Alright. Well, that was close. I'm not 100% sure why opponent picked that like that. Alright. So, no trophy tonight, but we're still on track to have a pretty solid league. Make us, get us some chests, a few extra play points. It's, we're still in pretty good shape, so let's see how this next one goes here. Alright. Opponent? Please? Please, opponent. Please? Please? Please. Opponent, come on. Oh. Alright, well, gonna take that as a sign. I'm gonna step away real quick, use the restroom, and I will be right back, and we will wrap up this league. Stay tuned, everybody. Be right back. Alright, everybody, we're back. Let's get right back into this for round 4. Again, I appreciate all of you being here tonight, and I appreciate your patience. Unfortunately, there were some difficulties with Manatraders and playing that series this evening, so we are out here jamming a sweet, sweet Legacy League, playing some Blue-Red Sneak and Show. Opponent, please. Please, not again. I have a family. Alright, cool. And we won the die roll. Keep. Naked Island. What you got, opponent? Brainstorm. Oh. Hey, Star, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. Just gonna pass here. Kind of want to draw that extra ponder. None of that does it. Okay. I will play this Ancient Tomb. I think I'll even play out this Lotus Petal. This really lets the cat out of the bag, but we're not really looking for a whole lot right now. Fetch land, sure. Tundra. Island. Island. Oh, is opponent just Miracles? Gross. Okay. Cast Impulse. I'll take a Grizzledad here. I will take this Grizzlebrand. Pay red. Put in a Grizzledad. Kill Teferi. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna dump Ancient Tomb, Sneak Attack, Fetch Land. 2, 3. We gotta keep going. Impulse. City of Traders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dumped Spell Pierce. Basic. EI resolves. The sneak attack hitting play, I think, is going to lose them the game. They were just banking on me not having red sources. That's so good. Alright. Cool. I don't want any of these cards in particular for this matchup. I could look at playing Magus of the Moon in respect for Caracas. I don't know that that's a thing I need to do. I think that a lot of these mana bases have kind of foregone Caracas as a general rule. I will be willing to readjust at a later game. This hand is very all-in. I don't like it. I like this much better. Gonna get rid of this Daze. Force of Will seems pretty good. Take... Gross. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. I always forget that you can't undo Ponder on Magic Online for whatever idiot reason. I would prefer you didn't do that. Yikes. Yikes. Gross. Alright. Well, that definitely puts a damper on things. And Narset, okay. So they are days in doing, Jeskai. There's EI. Sure, that's gonna resolve. Basic Mountain. Yep. One more mana source, we just cast the sneak attack. That's the one we needed. Wow. Wow, okay. Sure, I guess. We have been dazed. Okay. I will take one more draw step because the card Show and Tell is still very good. JK. We're dead. Alright, yeah, we'll just run this back. I don't think that the Snapcaster makes me want Cage anymore. Keep. This hand has 2 idiots and a sneak attack. We just need this sneak attack in play. That's all we're after. Do I want to draw multiples of these? Probably not. No, I think I'll take the pedal. That's dumb. I shouldn't have played that out. Sneak. Okay. I will not pay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I guess. You can see that you're dead to the card show and tell. That's a lot. Why are you boarding in Surgical versus a non-graveyard deck? I mean, I guess. But also, what? Wild. I suppose. Okay, opponent. Yeah, that's fine. Dress down his cantrip. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I wish for a cunning wish. I want for this intuition. Or that, I guess. Sure. Sanctuary targeting surgical. You got it. It's gonna resolve. What? Okay. Alright, so they have surgical, sneak attack, and show and tell. We would have to naturally cast Omniscience. I don't think that's happening in a meaningful amount of time. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six. Narset's gonna resolve. There's the Omni. One, two, three, four, five, six. Wish for soul, intuition for soul and 7, 8. We would need 2 more mana. Opponent will assuredly give me the Ancient Tomb. By that logic, I should have just picked triple Ancient Tomb. No, they just give me City. Okay. No, that's right. So the reason you did... Okay. So I thought this out in my head, and then didn't fully process. So the reason that you take triple... that you take double City, single Ancient Tomb, is because second City is bad. Okay. Alright. Still have time. I need to keep in mind that this Ancient Tomb is going to deal 2 to me. Opponent's just trying to speed up their clock here, which I don't think is particularly relevant. Unless they also have Bolt in their deck. Three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. We're 1 mana short. Gross. Gross. So close. We just hard cast Omni there. Cast Omni, do all the things if Omni resolves. Oh, I guess we don't get to do all the things. That didn't even work. Never mind. I'm bad at this game. We were just dead. Canon just meant that we didn't get to do our stuff. We needed to kill that first. So I should have Intuit. Well, we didn't. Oh, we only had. Yeah, we had 3 Cunning Wish left. We Intuition for Cunning Wish. And then Cunning Wish. And then blow everything away. Fair enough. Alright, let's see if we can get a pity chest for our troubles. This seems like gas. Keep. If opponent shows me a land that looks like non-blue deck, I will just jam Show and Tell into Emrakul on turn 1. I think the upside is high enough. That changes if opponent shows me a Death and Tax to start, but they didn't show me a Yorion. So I think that is less likely. Possible, but less likely. I think most of the Death and Taxes players on Magic Online have shifted at this point to Yorion, even if I don't personally like it. Ancient Tomb. Lotus Petal. Sure. Reasonable. Sure. I know for a fact opponent doesn't have Force of Will. How greedy are we? I think my 3-mana thing is better. Petal's fine. You have 6 permanents. Okay, opponent is 8 cast. Sure. Please sacrifice 6 permanents, opponent. This all seems fine. I'm pretty sure you were supposed to block with one of those, opponent, but, like, you do you, I guess. I will attack for 15 twice, I guess. Okay. Alright, sideboard things. Hercules, no. Take Cage. I'm pretty sure there's still an Echo deck. I think Daze is of pretty mediocre value. I think everything else is gas. I think that we have the ability to just race them, and I think our thing is faster and stronger by kind of a lot. To everyone who has joined late, welcome. I'm Adam, a member of Team Switch from Grand Rapids. Tonight, the intent was to play some of the Manatraders series and jam this exact 75 in the Manatraders series. Unfortunately, there were some technical difficulties, and Manatraders was unable to verify my identity in time. So here we are. We playing through a Legacy League. We are currently 2-2 playing this Blue-Red Sneak-In show list. So it is fairly close to what I played the last time around. The big changes. The Fire Mind's Foresight in the sideboard has become shared summons. I like this card a whole lot in this deck. We're already playing the Omniscience package. I think that just having an I win on the spot is very good. This hand has too much do nothing. I feel this hand has too much do nothing. This is better. Seed of Synod, Lotus Petal, Emery, sure. Deal. Put the show and tell on the stack. Does it resolve? It does not resolve. Excellent. Okay. That's fine. I don't think you're killing us quickly. Plays Chalice of the Void. Reasonable. Do you know how sad opponent's going to be when we cast this Cunning Wish and get our Hercules Recall? Reasonable. Yeah, you got it. Alright, opponent, here's this Emrakul. What you gonna do about it? I would like to draw the card Lotus Petal. Because at that point, I go Cunning Wish, Wish for Hercules Recall you, then attack with Emrakul for 15. Bauble, sure. Chalice on 1 resolves. What do we got, opponent? Yeah, straight up, if I draw a Lotus Petal, I'm just gonna go cast Cunning Wish, get Hercules Recall, target you, attack you for 15, make you sack 6 permanents. Feels easy. Got it. Cool. We're gonna get greedy here a little bit. We're gonna clean up that Emery now. Yeah, we did it. Cool. So yeah, I think that the matches we lost, them being 1 and 2, I think they were closer than they looked. Obviously, I think that we're supposed to bully Maverick. I think that we're supposed to bully Enchantress. Yeah, so again, for anybody joining late, this is the exact 75 we played tonight. Kind of my own minor adjustments on the list we played the other night. Playing Hercule's Recall instead of Meltdown because we can Cunning Wish for it. Playing Sublime Epiphany instead of Trick Bind because I like having access to this big, flashy nonsense thing that we can access off of Omniscience to do all sorts of garbage, not just counter a spell or counter an ability. Shared Summons instead of Firemind's Foresight because if you cast this off Omniscience and it resolves, you win the game. Just kind of how that works. Just like coughing my lungs out right there just as we're wrapping this up. I'm playing 1 Spell Pierce instead of a Daze because I do like the flexibility that Spell Pierce offers. 1 mana is okay versus free because the 2 mana tax on a spell is more relevant, I think. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I do like this list quite a great deal. I think it's possible that maybe I should be boarding more of this stuff, the Pyroblast and whatnot, in game 2s and 3s. But I really like having access to all this for Cunning Wish. So, I don't know. Magus of the Moon never showed up in a way that was meaningful, but I think this card is a big deal. We did see Karakas out of our Enchantress opponent, and I'm sure our Maverick opponent had one too. The Jeskai opponent had one. So, like, yep, like, Karakas is around. This card is good against Karakas. Hooray, hurrah. This card is also good against Glacial Chasm, for what that's worth. So, seems good. I like this. So Thursday, the game plan is, should everything go according to plan, and Manatraders get my identity approved for my account, we'll, at that point, we will go ahead and stream rounds of the Manatraders series. In order to get all those in on time for the next week, I will probably jam sometime this weekend as well. Not sure if that will be streamed, recorded, or just off camera. Stay tuned to all of the various social media outlets for that. So, that'll do it for me for tonight, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Thursday with some more of this in, hopefully, the Manatraders series. If not, we'll play another league. It'll be great. And, yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of your week. Cheers, everyone. Have a good night.